Gentlemen, we are ready for a three-round for the cage covering amateur featherweight title. This fight is sponsored by Dark Italian Beauty. And now introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Fantom MMA. He brings to the cage a record of 5 wins and no losses. Please welcome Andrei Strainu. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG Tullamore, brings to the cage a record of 8 wins, 5 losses. Please welcome Andrew Barrett. Okay, let's go.
Second title fight, featherweight title. Andrei Strainu from Fantom MMA, undefeated at 5-0, taking on Andrew Barrett of SBG Tullamore. Little bit of a striker versus wrestler vibe to this. Barrett being the striking coach at SBG Tullamore.
Straight out, taking the centre of the cage, letting him know that if you come near me, you're going to be having to deal with these big, long, rangy strikes.
And there's the inevitable takedown from Strainu.
But look, this is a very, very strong split stance here.
This is exactly where Strainu wants to take the fight.
Heck, the skill and experience here of Strainu to kind of peel away that arm that Barrett was using to get back up. And he's now in a strong body lock position, so if Barrett gets up, he's still not out of danger, and he's deep under those hips, so back down again.
And if anyone's seen Strainu's last fight against Julian Renoir, he was just relentless. This is the type of pace that he sustained for 3 rounds. Incredible gas tank.
He's trying to peel away that ankle pick, but he needs the head underneath the knee for that. But Barrett's doing an excellent job here of just loose on the hips. Nice split stance, great balance.
Barrett, of course, is riding high on the confidence of a 4-fight win streak. His last fight, he defeated Solomon King Simon by unanimous decision to win the inaugural Senior Irish Nationals.
You know, Barrett's doing everything right here. This is textbook takedown defense. Landing the shots, controlling the wrist whenever it looks like it was going to be a double leg there, but Barrett doing a good job here.
And it's relentless doggedness with the takedowns. And what I've seen Strainu do so often is systematically break the will of his opponents.
Yeah, a good wrestler will fail on on the first few attempts, but they'll still be there. And if they don't get you in the first 3, they'll get you in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And this is what's happening. Strainu is just constantly attacking, isn't fazed by the defense of Barrett. Even though Barrett's doing everything right, Strainu is still there, still making life very difficult.
Trying to land knees to the midsection is Barrett. But again, just that doggedness. Gets the takedown again.
This is good work from Strainu here.
As I said, on paper, Barrett primarily looks like a striker, but does have 4 wins by submission, so it's crafty off his back.
Yeah, Strainu looking to peel that knee off the cage. Doing a good job back up into the single leg. You know, if I was Barrett, I'd be thinking, I can't shift this guy, but I can make him work. I'm gonna let him scramble like mad, waste a bit of energy, and I'll get him in round 2. Because Strainu is just unrelenting here with this takedown. He is on him like white on rice. It's making things very difficult for Barrett.
Barrett doing a good job landing those little shots, coming underneath the armpit. But yeah, this is what Strainu does so well, and people say that it's not the most entertaining style of fighting, and he frustrates opponents, but it's the responsibility of the opponent to prevent him from doing what he's best at.
Absolutely, which are illegal at amateur as well, so you know, it's just going to be very difficult for Barrett. I want to see Barrett skirting the cage, being very offensive with his strikes, and try and evade that kind of inevitable clinch from Strainu.
And you have to give Barrett credit. He's not shying away here at all.
That is a
huge shot.
Beautiful body kick.
But again, this is the relentlessness we were talking about with Strainu. And this is where he'll be happy to spend the 2 minutes, 45 seconds left of this round.
Yeah. You know, Barrett doing a very good job here of splitting the stance and trying to get the wrist control to prevent Strainu from locking up those arms and getting the double leg takedown. But as I said earlier, it's not good enough just to have good takedown defense, because Strainu will just sit here the whole round.
Exactly.
He needs to look for a way out.
Strainu listening to his corner, landing little shots like this, which may not, they're not doing insurmountable damage, but they're doing enough to that he can stay in this position and not get broken or separated by the referee.
Yeah.
And it's just slow, methodical work. He knows he has the gas tank to stay in this position.
Yeah. Whenever Strainu's changing up his direction of offense, so he's going from left to right, he's actually leaving a bit of room for Barrett to get out. So I don't know if Barrett is seeing this or not, but that's his opportunity to get out whenever he's switching from left to right.
Good sprawl.
Beautiful.
Oh, big knee.
Unbelievable knee.
Again, Strainu just relentless charging forward with the takedown.
This is... It might not look that difficult, but what he's doing here is incredibly difficult. To hold on to someone, like, it's just absolutely draining. But as you say, it just seems like he could do this all day.
You could say Barrett's definitely feeling the Strainu.
How many more fights left?
And on that single, again, it just speaks to the conditioning. Yes, this is an amateur fight, but it's amateur in name only. These guys are preparing like professional. There's a very small gap between the elite amateurs and pros.
Sometimes there's no gap. Sometimes the elite amateurs are better than most of the pros, you know. This is a very high level here from both fighters. Again, this is what Barrett needs to do. It's not good enough to be defensive. He's creating offense. He needs to frame on that head and to circle off out.
10 seconds left.
Beautiful knee.
He's doing a good job when he creates that little bit of a break, that little bit of a space of popping up a knee, but Strainu's just so quick at then closing the distance.
He's getting the underhooks, he's framing on the head, and he's creating the space, but he's not circling out. He needs to. I mean, you're 2 rounds down. You actually need to be landing the big shots now. You need to be looking for a finish, and it's going to be very difficult to do without being clinched by Strainu.
Third and final round for the featherweight title.
Oh, there's the first strike, Strainu through. Oh, very interesting. Barrett in with the wrestling here, and he's got a back position.
Has that reverse half guard.
This is...
What a turnaround this would be. Had to throw caution to the wind, is doing so.
And I think he's locked up a body triangle. I can't see if it's...
He does, yep, he has it locked up.
This is a very strong position for Barrett. But he needs to be working from this position because he really needs a finish.
He's landing heavy ground and pounds.
Yep. Strainu needs to move out of this position.
Can't quite see if he's underneath the chin.
Looks like it could be on the neck there. It's hard to tell.
He's just trying to snake that arm through.
Yeah.
There's 2 minutes to get his work in.
Oh. Strainu is doing very well here. Hooking in that leg of Barrett to trip him up, but Barrett again
does a good job to adjust.
Sitting heavy on the back.
Has the time to get the work. Switches to the body triangle again. Trying to soften Strainu up with shots. Trying to find a means to snake that arm through.
Yeah, this is a strong position for Barrett here. He's got the full body triangle, over, under, but he's just... Strainu's doing all the right things here to protect the neck. There's probably not that much time left on the clock now.
There's 1 minute with which to get his work in. Strainu throwing punches from his back.
think Strainu's doing very well with the wrist control. He's protecting the neck. He's attacking Barrett's lead hand, which is the hand that's going to attack with.
Oh,
and look
great
at that.
job.
It's very difficult to turn out of a body triangle like that. That's very impressive.
I think Strainu's going to try and finish with some big ground and pounds here. 30 seconds to put an exclamation point on the round and indeed the fight.
This is good work from Strainu to finish the round on top. Land some big shots. Oof. Nasty shots.
There you have it. Credit to both guys.
Yeah.
Left it on the line. Barrett did exactly what he had to do in that third round, and that was go for broke. But it was all about the wrestling of Strainu.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we once again go to the judges' scorecards. Judges 1 and judges 2 both scored about 20-27. Judge 3 scores about 29-28. All in favor of